Well, hello there, you beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of MC Outdoors. I'm out here. It's beautiful out. Sorry for the lighting. If my face is a little black right here, I am in the shade. So, tried to set it up. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So, today, what we're going to be doing is sighting in my bow, getting the correct sight tape. So I'm gonna have you have like two different POVs, one facing the camera or facing me while I'm shooting, and then the other one zoomed in down at the target. So first off, my first tip to y'all is if you got a brand new sight, you got a new strings, go out there and make sure you're on target first. So don't worry about sighting in your 20, 30, 40, whatever pin, whatever yardage you want to set it at. What you want to start off at is get a target, go 10 yards, you know, and shoot groups of three. This is what I tell people at work when I'm, taking them out on the range is you just want 10 yards to start off so you can get your dialed into like a bullet, or not a bullet, like a 50 cent piece kind of grouping or close to. I'm not a perfectionist by any means. So if I can get down to that 50 cent piece or close to it, I'm happy. Um, so basically, we're going to shoot three arrows to see where they're at. Uh, I normally don't shoot more than three at a time. Um, then we'll get the left and the right, dialed in at 10, and then that's when we'll go back to 20 yards. I start out at 20 yards. Some people will start out at 10, 15, 20 or 25. It's customizable to you. So without further ado, me rambling on or me stuttering, and by the way, this is just my mic. I'll get the camera set up, and then we will start dialing it in to where I'm getting, that at least that 50 cent, bullet grouping. Um, and then when we go back to 20, I'll I'll show you that process. Stay tuned, and I will be right back with y'all. All right, guys, we're back, and we're going to fling the first arrow down at that target. So here we go. Hopefully, I don't look like an idiot. It's number one. Looks pretty good. A little high, but let's see what the other ones tell us as I drop my quiver. Make sure I'm that was me. I pulled that one. All right. Hook that in there. Hopefully this mic is picking up. would call that a good, because like I said, I know the second shot was me. So what we'll do is I will move back to the 20 yards. And then, well, first off, I'm going to go pull those arrows, move back to 20 yards, and then I'll show you guys my next step. Stay tuned. 20 yards. So I already did this, I'm going to say about a week ago. I got a chronograph, and to see how fast my my bow was shooting. I shot 3 times in the chronograph, and I got an average of 260. Well, 259.66667. Yeah, 67. So I just bumped it up to 260. Well, I'm running, as you can see right here, I'm running the Swift Duo. It's a roller sight, and it comes with, let me get it out of my pocket, comes with sight tapes. And you can either put the sight tape right here on the roller, or let me see if I can't get a better angle, or you can put it right here. So you don't need a chronograph to do this, but it's helpful. I know my buddy Jacob, he doesn't use a chronograph, so you know, like I said, it's helpful, but you don't need it. So don't think you need to go out there and buy a chronograph. And then at the top of the tapes, there's the feet per second. So I went with, you know, since I bumped it up to 260, I went with the tape that was pre-made for 260 FPS. I slapped it on there. I have it dialed to 20. I'm going to shoot 3 at 20 and see if this is the correct tape. Here we go. Here's the first shot at 20 yards. Okay, so that was shot number 1. Like you said, you always want to shoot in 3s. It's either a squirrel rooting around down there behind us, or a deer. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm shooting still low. Shoot the third one, and what I'll do from here is I'll do the micro adjust. That's what I like about this trophy ridge. It has a micro adjust for your horizontal and vertical. So, man, I can't get over the fact of how nice it is out here. It is a beautiful day. Praise the Lord. Okay, so I'm hitting low, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this at one at a time. Never do your horizontal or your vertical at the same time. It is just a pain, and it's frustrating. So how to do it on this Swift Duo is you just take that, loosen that up, and you always, for you new archers out there, you always chase your arrow. So I'm hitting low, so I'm going to move my sight down. And then once I get my elevation where I want it, then that's when I'll start playing around with my left and right. So I'm gonna lock that in. I know I told you all not to shoot more than, well, you can shoot how many ever arrows you want. Normally, like I said, I shoot 3. But, oh, well, good thing I didn't shoot that one. I don't have a field point on that one. That would have been fun. So let me shoot this one real quick. And then we'll go down there, pull those arrows, shoot 3 more. And then I'll try to figure out. I don't really have a lot of area right here where I can get to 60, and then I'll shoot my 60, make sure that's good, and then everything else should just fall in line. So here we go. Still hitting low. Okay. Let's send one down just to confirm. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that was me or I just got lucky. We'll see on this one. Woo! Still getting used to this bow. I think I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it right where it's at. All right, guys. The farthest I can shoot right now for today is 40 yards. And just to confirm, there's word deer back there because they almost scared the pee out of me. So I'm gonna dial this down to 40, and then we'll go from there. See where I'm hitting there. All right. Just let me double check, make sure I got the other camera. Yep, I got the other camera rolling. So here we go. 40 yards. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. Shot number 2. That was me. That was me. That was horrible. Horrible. I'm going to do something real quick. It's pretty good. I'm happy with it. 40 yards. Real quick, dirty. My process. Not going to say it's the right process, but that's how I do it. I'm sure other people do it differently, but that's how I do it. But yeah, I shot 3 arrows, got my speed, put that tape on there, set you guys up at 10 yards, shot 3 arrows, made a couple of adjustments. After that, I already had the sight tape on there, so I already put that on there before I even turned the camera on, to save a little bit of time. And then I went back to 20, and as you can see, I was hitting low. So I just did the micro tune uh, on my sight and shot 3 more arrows. Well, I shot 1 just to verify, and then I shot 3 more. Like I said, normally I only shoot 3 arrows per. I don't want to call it a session, but per attempt. And it was perfect for me at 20. In my opinion, you guys might say, well, you're still off, you know, from there. But people need to realize that deer's vitals are not like, if you're trying to get a bullet hole, a deer's vitals is not that small. It's fairly big. As long as you're confident in your shot process, your follow through, you're going to make a good, clean, ethical shot on a deer. So there's that. And then, like I said, here, I don't have a lot of room where I had the target set up to get back to 60 where I wanted to verify. But in a hunting situation, even on my mother-in-law's farm, where I shot the freak last year and Jacob harvested JB, it was maybe the most a 30-yard shot at the other end of the food plot. So, I mean, I'm not taking 60-yard shots on a whitetail, regardless. That's just me. That's my opinion. I love archery. I love shooting bows. I love working on bows, especially getting a young kid for the first time, them set up. Like my daughter hasn't shot it yet, but I'm hoping that with the warmer weather being consistent, I'll get her out there and hopefully get her on video of her shooting her bow that I set up. Um, she was tickled to death that her dad set up her bow. So, you gotta love that. I sure do. Appreciate everybody watching, everybody, all the support, whether it's on my YouTube channel, on TikTok or Instagram, um, and Facebook. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And if you aren't already, please go and like, subscribe, share, turn that bell notification on for your boy. That allows you to know, oh, this guy uploaded a video. And if you have relatives, family members, whoever, special someone You know, put a worm in their ear, or word in their ear. Worm in their ear. Is that right? I don't know, guys. But anyway, that'll do. Like I said, I love y'all. You guys be safe. If I don't talk to you guys again or film again, which, like I said, I'll probably be filming Thursday. Hopefully making another banger of a video for y'all. Just be safe out there for all you turkey hunters. Hopefully you guys bag one on opening day. Hopefully you guys are blessed. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. MC out.